Hello there, this is Cookies, and I've got turn 53. Again, I'm re-recording because the original recording for this one didn't have sound. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We did do some trades, so I believe we traded, maybe I can pull that up actually, but I'm getting a bunch of fire gems from Abyssia, a bunch of astral pearls from Vanarus, 5 fire gems from Vanarus, and a skull of fire from Vanarus. So let me go pull that up really quick. All right, and I'm back. So in terms of sending stuff to Vanarus, we're trading them a Mirage Crystal for the Skull of Fire, and we're sending them 37 Earth for those pearls. And then we're also sending that Declaration of War to Man, since we got double attacked by the boat last turn and pillaged. We're a free agent. We don't necessarily have to passively put up with the boat. And so we're going to go do something about it. In particular, he's got a throne on our border and a bunch of temples that we wouldn't mind taking or burning down. So that's kind of the point there. And then I'll go ahead and pull up the current turn again. All right. So I've got the current turn back up again. We'll run through the rest of the events and I'll see if I can't remember to go see what I'm sending out this turn. So we found a weeping stone. I believe that's 1 water. Could be wrong. Let's see. Anything else? Not much. All right. This is hilarious. So, Pyrene cast Blood Vortex, and apparently there is a rare event when when you have an archdevil in a province, where they'll send one of your commanders to hell, and that rare event triggered, and it sent his Blood Vortex commander to hell. That commander survived, and now he's escaped hell, but he's fallen on a random province in Abyssia's land. So let's go ahead and check him out. So we've got a Blood 7 Ackerbelts who's holding up Blood Vortex. He's got 3 different blood boosters on him. I wish he would have fallen into my lap. And he's going up against, I think this is 6 PD from Abyssia. You don't get very many cavemen for PD. So unfortunately, for the Ackerbelts, he has partial dark vision, but not full. He doesn't have great combat stats. He does have a Bloodthorn with 11 attack. Yeah, so he gets repelled, but otherwise he just keeps getting hit with great clubs. All right. And then killed by Abyssia. All right, so Blood Vortex goes down, at least for this turn. And then we have a few other kind of like fights. So we retake our 2 pillaged provinces. And then we get attacked twice by the boat. So again in Pannonia, or no, we didn't get attacked in Pannonia before, but we did deploy our army here. So we got fairly lucky. And this is the main boat. You can see the mages back here doing some casting. We have an air 2. a fire 2. This guy has an ice pebble staff, which is really cool. Mostly because it has this AoE 5+ Winter's Chill that doesn't affect friendly units. And it's precision 100. And I think Torgrin just has his sword, which does curse. Yep, on AoE 1. So this is our Banishment Communion. So we've got 6, so just in case something happens to 2 of them. So I believe they're holy 4, and we can pull up the banishment later. But I think it scales in a couple of different ways. So we get the HP route. And I think this is a little bit of a replay bug because we end up killing that guy in the actual battle. So we do get some loot. Flesh Eater, Ring of Fire, Pendant of Luck, Knife of the Damned, Eye Shield, Cat Charm, Dancing Trident, the Admiral's Sword, and a Burning Pearl. So we get a little bit of loot. And then in Sailor's Haven, this is the new boat from successful pillaging. It's got a D2 mage. And it's going to pillage another one of my provinces. Alright. And then we see it also attacks Asphodel. Or no, he's just attacking Asphodel. I don't know why I thought that was the boat. He's got some Kushi. So pretty good in the raiding game. Pretty killy. Alright. And then Asphodel is attacking Agartha. Fairly large stack. Not a lot, not very much quality here. Mostly mannequins. But more than enough to kill heavy infantry. Alright. So loses a few mannequins, but takes out this PD. We have 3 units diseased. We lose more pop. And we actually get a good Dominion event. We avoid another bad event. Then we see some cavemen hit that same Asphodel army. Alright. So this is the one that got pillaged. So we lose our slave market for a turn. And I'm not gonna... So I think at this point, Man and I are chatting because I'm definitely thinking about declaring war. And I don't think he wants to have a war. I don't think that was his intentions behind that global. I'm just finding this global very annoying. So, and I'm free enough at the moment that I can go do something about it. So we're talking about it, and I forget, maybe this turn or next turn, we come to some sort of deal for maybe some reparations for the pillaging that's happening and the lost population. So you can see 85 unrest, so I'm losing gold over multiple turns from this until I get a chance to patrol it. And I just got pillaged again in another like pretty good province. So we come to some sort of agreement. He's going to pay me a certain amount of gold over X number of turns. I don't think we've come to that agreement just yet because all the arrows are still going this way. But those talks are in the works. So we are going to work something out. It's just, I don't think it's going to be this turn. So, and then we're still working on our giant citadel. This is kind of awkward. Because you only get mercs for 3 turns. So you lose the ability to finish that giant citadel if you don't win the rebid on this merc, which I think is kind of annoying. Unless, yeah, because I don't think a normal commander can finish it. So that's kind of annoying, but so we're going to have to really overbid him just to make sure we can finish upgrading our capital. And then we're also empowering Sophia again in blood, working her way up to, I think, blood 3 or 4. Now, it would have been cheaper to empower a Shaitan up to that, but by empowering Sophia, we get to take advantage of the nature cross path. And so we can do the blood nature booster as well as the blood boosters. So there was some reasoning for picking her. And now that she's horror marked, I need to move another Malika there. I'm not doing it yet, it looks like. But I do need to move one there because she could die to a horror, and then people would see the garnets here. And then the other thing we're doing is this turn we're casting Eternal Pyre. So that's why we got the fire gems from Abyssia. So it's going to be a 50-50 split. I'm putting some extra gems in just to try and keep it up. So it's 158 cast. Where's Pyre? So that's the plan we've got there. And then I'm also casting Eyes of God with my Pretender. And that's so I can get graphs. And then I'm also doing a little blood searching. I think this is Bowl of Blood. Oh, I got some gnome lore. I don't know why it's red though. Oh yeah, more bowl. Yeah, so it's a Bowl of Blood going over here. Yeah. So we're doing a bunch of Bowl of Blood, just trying to see if we can find a discount site. And I don't have the boosters to do higher blood searches. And I think some of the good discount sites are Blood 3 and Blood 4. So I wanted to be able to just search for those. And then throwing out the odd Dark Knowledge. So I think that's most of this turn. But yeah, still mobilizing north to prepare for war, but there are talks in the works with Kidson. All right. And so I think that's it for this turn. I'll see you next turn in turn 54, which should be pretty exciting because we should have some globals go up. Have a good one.